Hello.
Hello, I smoke.
Oh, you didn't do any of the. Wow, 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 wow. I was waiting for it before I interrupted. Sorry.
Hello. West smoke.
Wow. What are you doing? I thought you said you'd be home.
No, yeah, I got caught up on a delivery and yeah, Schnugelhausen.
What?
Nothing. What's up?
Waschnugelhausen? What is that?
I don't know, just made it up.
Is that the name of the restaurant you
Schnugelhausen.
you went to?
Do one, do.
It sounds like a German place.
Schnugelhausen.
Schnugelhausen?
Schnugelhausen.
Schnugelhausen sounds like a
Zuckenhauser.
Schnugelhausen. It sounds like a
Schnugelhausen.
German bed and breakfast for couples.
Really? Because I was gonna say it sounds like a German glory hole.
No, Snugglehousing. So like you're gonna snuggle with your partner. It's like an intimacy bread and breakfast. How would you get Schnugglehousing and a glory hole? How do you get those two things confused?
I don't know.
I know how.
Okay.
Because you're a perv. You're a bloody perv. You're a bloody pervert. I heard your song. I didn't get a chance. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't get a chance to listen to all your stuff. I was pretty busy.
Well,
And
you
then
gotta catch up.
my kid came by to pick up his car. So
Mm.
um I didn't get a chance to listen to all of it. I did hear your song though, and that's gonna piss Queen of Spade off.
Well, it's unlisted. I didn't post it.
Oh, it's unlisted.
But yeah, no, because like I don't know if I want to post it because then it's kind of replying to her. But need medication. She should be on a vacation.
Yeah, I thought it was funny. So I
Yeah.
shouldn't share it with people because whoops, you didn't tell me that.
Oh.
Well, you
Well,
didn't tell me.
whatever.
You just posted it. If you would have told me not to, I wouldn't have.
Yeah.
I just I just thought it was funny. I thought like, oh shit, this is hilarious because well, she's just been talking so much shit about you. I thought it was funny
Yeah,
that,
but I don't care though because I'm the more mature person and she can have
well,
her
obviously,
thoughts and her opinions and do what she wants.
yeah.
And you could always tell when someone isn't in therapy because they act this manic and out of control.
Well, you accuse me of not being in therapy all the time.
You're not in therapy.
Why do you think that?
Because you wouldn't be, because you would have told them, you would have showed them your channel and being like, I attacked this girl and I attacked this person named Jessi with this 20-year-old person that started stalking her when she was 18 years old. And then your therapist would have been like, whoa, 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 whoa. Excuse me, I need a 5150 hold transfer slip for this person,
You
this
think that's what my
individual.
therapist would say?
Yes.
I don't.
Over and out.
So my therapist has a walkie-talkie underneath her desk just in case she needs to use it to call in an immediate 5150 hold. How do you know about my therapist walkie-talkie? Who told you this? That's why you're laughing. Why are you laughing like a Thundercats villain? Next time. So you're in a good mood today. That's good. I'm glad to hear. Like I said, I didn't get a chance to read through your messages, but I'm just gonna assume to sum it all up, like, hey, I'm in a great mood. It's a beautiful Saturday morning, and I'm happy to know you. Does it
No,
basically
I
sum up
mean,
what
you
you
got to
said?
go through my messages.
Well, I mean,
That
what do you say?
wasn't a burp.
That
Chill.
was a burp. That
No,
absolutely was a burp.
no, it wasn't. I'm in the
JJ.
car.
So
I
your
just,
car burped. Oh, my bad. Your car burped. Jesse, that
no,
was a burp. That was a
I
burp
had
that
my.
came out
All
of
right,
your
whatever.
mouth. That came right out your mouth. You apologize. Say not. You don't have to apologize. Just say excuse me.
All right, excuse me. I guess
God, do you
you
know
think
that the
you think
Hunza
I did,
people of
but
the Himalayas would throw you off the tallest mountain if you did that? Yeah.
boy,
Do you know anything about the Hunzas? They're known for this miracle no hunger bread that can keep you full for up to 10 hours.
yeah, sounds good.
Yeah. Well, they've been making it for over 2,000 years, and in 1978, there was a couple in Ohio who tried to sell it, and the FDA shut them down like the night before it was supposed to ship out. which, you know, and they said it was because that it wouldn't hurt anyone, but the claims on it were dangerous, which is weird for the FDA to get involved like that the day before it ships, right? And now this bread supposedly cures, it's like heart disease, high blood pressure, like a number of things. And so, okay, like whatever, they're gonna stop them from selling. 1981, they tried selling the recipe, and the night before, like they were supposed to mail out just a fucking recipe, a federal judge did an injunction blocking them from selling the recipe for this bread. So people think like they might have actually stumbled on a cure to disease and shit, and everyone's trying to they were just shut down because the government needs people to be sick, you know?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So that's the Hunzas of the Himalayas. Miracle.
Right on.
Yeah, miracle no hunger bread. So
no, my phone's dying, so I'll have to go home and fucking charge it.
That's what happened. So you called me so that you can tell me you weren't gonna call me?
No, I didn't know my phone was dying, but I forgot these apps like take over. Oh, I have to go home and start my other job anyway.
What's your other job?
I do online work.
You just burped again. Can you just say excuse me?
I did not fucking burp.
You did though.
No, I did not.
What kind of I mean, you can do online, any kind of online work. What kind of online work are you doing?
Oh, that's not. I work for 2 different companies. You know how I do the modeling for it's like a company that like sells t-shirts and stuff. It's like Teespring, but it's a different company, and I won't tell you because I bet I think there's only like 2 other companies that are like Teespring.
No, there's so many. Are you kidding? There's so many.
Well, very reputable that like are known to be huge like on YouTube and stuff.
Yeah,
that's what I mean.
Yeah, like T-shirt Hell, and there's a lot of them.
Okay, well I've never heard of that. But
have you heard of
anyway,
Donde's T-shirts? That's another big one. That's a big Donde's tees. What is it? T's and G's, because I do T-shirts and G strings. You get like a matching right T and G. Yeah. And I mean that's really popular with the influencers, like in the baking. Like, have you seen the hot bakers? That's like the new thing now. Like you don't just cook, but you're super. Yeah. So.
But anyway, so I wanted to talk about the messages from this morning, and I said that here would be the idea. Oh, did you listen? You didn't listen to the Green Frog song that I made?
You made another Green Frog song?
Yeah, I did the Green Frog. It was always.
Where did you send it to me?
Yeah, if you scroll up at 9:53, and then I said
9:53 my time or your time.
So how about you show a screenshot or a recording of you editing a video, like in your program thing that you use, and then use it for my video, and say, "See, this is me editing my videos and putting it on my Green Frog channel."
Oh, that's a good idea.
It's so genius. And then say there's a fake Green Frog that is making fake accounts of me and other people, but I'm the real Green Frog, and people have been talking to a fake Green Frog on Discord and other spaces.
Well, I mean, I think if you just say like I was always Green Frog, that'll cover all your bases.
Yeah, I guess so.
And then maybe show like a fake login screen to show. Maybe show like a fake thing to make it look like you're logged into YouTube Studio for Green Frog.
Yeah, but I don't know how I would do that though.
Well, Jessi, I'm the editor.
Yeah, so you do. Wouldn't this be so epic? And then like I want to trick people. So trick or treat,
motherfucker. Oh, you should say that. You should say that. Like you should be. Well, I'm writing the script, right? So you're gonna be like, you know, I've dealt with harassment from multiple communities. You know, like just basically like it's a goodbye, right? And I just want to say. Trick or treat, motherfuckers! Green Frog, it was always me. And then you'll be like,
yeah,
I was Green Frog all along. So every hate subscriber you gave me, or what is that line? No, fuck, I can't remember. It was in the Lil Poppy. Remember Lit Like a Bick? Remember that song? What was it? Hate, thrive. Someone will know it. I'll have to look it up. Hate, thrive, hate, love, thrives, hate. I can't remember, but there's this quote that'll be really good in there.
Yes.
So yeah, I'm gonna set it up, and then I'll make it look like there's a. like you're logged into the studio. Oh, it's hate dies, love arrives, and that should be your thing, because even if
Yeah,
they
but I don't
even if
say the H word, so you would have to change that.
but you call people rapists and pedophiles, and you told me I
Yeah,
have
but
autism,
people that
but you won't
actually
say
are though.
hate.
People that are actually are.
I'm not a rapist or a
No,
pedophile.
you're not. No, you're not. I didn't say that. You're not.
But you've
You're
called
not.
well,
I
but
said
you've
that.
called me a rapist and a pedophile.
Well, I'm not. Never really called you a pedophile. I said that you like young girls, but you do.
Okay, well, what about Nugs? You called Nugs a pedophile, and I don't like young
Oh
girls.
no,
I don't like
because
young.
of because of what she sent me, which was completely child porn, and you should be reading the rest of
Well,
it.
they didn't send that to you. Someone else sent it to you,
It
and they
goes
also
into
told
a
you
lot
that
of fucking
Nugs didn't. But
detail.
Nugs didn't write that. Someone just took that off the internet.
No, she sent that. It said "evil
They.
little McNuggets" in the chat, and guess what? She never said that's not me. She never came out. She never did a live stream, and never said I want to just address Jessi because I did. All she has to do is this. Just be, I want to address Jessi that there was a fake account of me, and I want justice for someone who was trying to make me look like a
Wait,
pedophile, and she never
wait,
fucking
hold
did
on.
that. Do you know why? Because she sent it.
Wait, what are you talking about? Is this something that you want Nugs to say?
Yeah.
You
Oh, well,
you bounce from
she has to prove it.
no,
She has to prove that she
Jessi.
wasn't behind that account. But all she has to say is, Jessi, I know that there's people who are making stock accounts of me and other people in the community, but it wasn't me. And just like how people are making stock accounts of you, it happened to me. I did not write that child porn, and I would appreciate it if you stopped saying that I did, because I'm here telling you that was not mine. That's all she has to do, but she doesn't want to do it because, do you know why?
Because
She wrote it. She wrote it. She wrote it.
Nuggies, you didn't write this. You didn't write this story.
No, she did. She did because she would have came out. If someone
but
said,
you call them Tory.
if someone said that I did
She
that,
goes
then I would
by
have
they,
been.
them.
If someone said that I did that, you best. If
Nuggies.
someone said that. If someone said that I did that, you best believe I would have said I didn't write that, and that's a sock account, and I would have screenshotted my shit. And
Well, I
been
mean,
like,
Queen of Spade is saying
account.
all kinds of shit about you, but you're not refuting that. So, like, you kind of, it sounds to me like you're kind of going back on your own words there, JJ.
All right, well, I know she's a pedophile and she has a rape fetish, which is fine. You know what I mean? Like that
Well,
just happens.
would that be fine if someone was a pedophile with a rape fetish? I don't know if
But
that'd
I
be
do
fine.
want to talk about and moving on.
Well, can we talk about? Well, I don't like little girls though, because you keep saying I don't like little girls.
You didn't. You like young? No, not little.
I don't like young girls. I don't like young
little.
girls.
Littles are. You like young girls.
No, Jules is not a young.
No, but you talk. All right, so prove it. So then don't talk to Nuggets anymore. And
you want me to make out with Jules in front of you to prove it? Is that what you're asking me to do?
You're talking to a fucking troll that ruins lives, and she's been doing this for several years. She needs help. So she's been doing this since high school. So in high school,
I'll get a better light so you can see us on.
And you still want to be. And you still want to be friends with her. You still want to be friends with someone.
No. See, you don't understand. It's.
And you're 19, 20 years old.
No.
Yes, and it's creepy. I have messaged creators, and I said, despite how you feel about Wes, is it disturbing that he has a co-host and he's friends with a 19, 20-year-old? They all say yes. But what is the issue? And I said, he is communicating with someone who literally graduated high school a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
So there's that. But anyway, so, and by the way, they gave out free 2 years ago was when she graduated, a year and a half ago. They were giving out free diplomas to anyone in your senior year.
What?
It doesn't matter if you failed a class or whatever. Everyone got a diploma. No one was left behind. No one had to go to summer school.
Holy shit! Why is that?
Work. Everyone graduated in the United States. Everyone graduated. It was a thing that a law or whatever, and they gave everyone a diploma. Didn't matter if you failed every single fucking class the whole fucking year. Everyone got a diploma.
How come? Where can I read this? This is insane. I didn't know that.
I know. I know. Well, I used to do rants on my channel. I was like, it's so annoying.
You did rants on your channel? Wait, hold on, because I'm just getting new information one side from the other. Okay, first of all, where can I find more information about this law, or that everyone just got a degree?
I don't know if it's a law. I don't know if it's a law, but it's what happened, and everyone graduated. Everyone got for free. And there was all these kids, making TikToks and be like, "Yo, I was failing math, science, social studies, and Now
was that a black person? Because that sounds like was that a black person saying that?
No, it's how the kids speak.
Yeah, was it a black kid though? Because it sounds like a black kid.
Okay, that's a little racist.
Well, I mean, because you said yo, and you was like, yo, I went to, I ain't ever to study or nothing, son. Straight balling.
All right. Well,
So you're
no.
saying, so what you're saying is basically because Nugs graduated 2 years ago, there's a good chance that Nugs didn't earn that
They
diploma.
fucking free diploma. I graduated a year early because
Oh, you worked
I
your
worked
ass
my ass
off.
off, and also and so I just went.
Now you
You know what I
show
did
your
was
ass off. Get it?
so
You worked your
so for my
ass off. Now you
so
show your ass off on various
for,
discords.
for my senior year, all I did was theater and music. That's all I went to the school for. I graduated already,
Hmm.
and they had me still in band and everything because that's what I love to fucking do. So,
Wait, you were in band?
oh my God. Obviously, I told you I graduated music honors in high school. My diploma says music honors on it.
What instrument were you like? Which instrument did you play the most in high school? Because you couldn't play them all.
Flute, flute. I was in jazz band and jazz chorus, jazz band, regular band, orchestra, and competition.
Now the flute is a
Miss,
very, very close cousin of the piccolo. Am I right? Most people who play the flute can also play the piccolo with very little. Um, am I
right.
right?
It's like a smaller version, but it requires more like breathing.
You certainly know a lot about the piccolo.
All
Hold,
right, whatever,
hold on.
Wes.
I just want to
So
write
that's all
something. I
because
just
I
want to
have
write
to
this
get
down. Right.
going, but that's kind of all
You want to
I
get
want
what?
to say.
That is so rude. You've been call. You started calling me at like 6 in the
I know, but
morning.
we could talk a little bit later when I'm chilled down. I'm in brat mode 9000 right now,
Why are
and
you
I'm
in brat?
pulled over
So
by the
let's.
street.
Why don't we take
Gotta,
some deep cleansing breaths and get you out of brat mode?
well, I gotta go home and charge my phone and get things working. But yeah. So Brittany Simon has like 20,000, almost 25,000 people angry at her right now.
Yeah. What
So
happened?
she kind of fucked
What
up.
happened with Brittany Simon?
She basically, because you know she has BPD, so she thinks she can talk about anyone else's disorders.
Oh my god, I hate people who talk about other people's disorders all willy nilly.
No, she's saying like someone who's having a mental breakdown on the
Mm-hmm.
internet, and they're saying that
Is it
they're
Fusi?
perfectly healthy,
Did he say
and
hate dies and love
everyone is going
arrives?
off. I saw this post this morning, and I was like, holy shit! First of all, it started growing and growing and growing, and I was like, what? It before I left from like couple deliveries ago, so it must be 2 hours ago. It had 20 over 21,000 people liking and responding to it.
Wow, wow,
So
wee
I was
wah.
like,
Did you write a lot of parallel fifths in your music theory?
no, not really.
Not at all.
But so yeah, I mean, I wouldn't, that's why you can't really, say shit like that, and
Well, but
especially like
what is Steve? How is
don't tell
Steve
someone's
gonna?
not harming themselves when
How
they
is Steve
actually
gonna
fucking
handle
are
that? How
and
is
taking drugs and stuff and being like, oh, they're not on drugs. Like obviously she should have done more research and seen that this person is drugged
research?
up
Yeah.
and fucked up.
Or she
But
could just
she
make
probably
wild accusations against people and say tit for tat is not okay. Am I right? I'm joking. What is Steve gonna
yeah.
do about that? Because Steve and Brittany
So
are like
anyway, that's all I
buddies.
wanted to say. And
Steve and Brittany are buddies. What are they gonna do?
I don't know. That's their own personal business. Who cares? What are you talking about?
You don't care? Steve's your buddy. And if he gets grouped in with that after getting grouped in with this other stuff, that's not going to look good for him.
He doesn't care about that stuff. He cares about philosophy and science. He
Here,
doesn't care about pop
well, he
culture.
studies nuclear science. He wears dark glasses.
He doesn't give a fuck
No,
about
I've
pop
got a
culture.
crazy teacher who wears dark glasses. Things are going great, and they're only getting better.
Oh,
Do you know that song? It's by
yeah.
Timbuk3.
So you saw the screenshots by Tiny Dancer, like
I'm
pestering.
doing all right, getting good grades. My future's so
All right,
bright.
I gotta go. We'll
Wait,
talk
I
later,
did see your
'cause you're
screenshots by
manic and
Tiny Dancer. I did see your
you didn't take
screenshots
your
by.
meds yet,
I did
yes.
see your screenshots by Tiny Dancer.
All right,
But I do have a question about it.
What?
I don't, and this is just me talking. I don't know if that would constitute harassment. More like
That's
promotion.
how he felt. That's how he felt because she constantly doing this for months, the point where he had to block her, and he didn't want to because he had a relationship with her for years, not a role, you know what I mean? But like an online relationship. She did a lot of things for the Without a Crystal Ball community. She exposed Katie. She was one of the first fucking people to ever fucking expose Katie. Ever. One of the Tiny Dancer was one of the first people to expose her, and that's why she's very reputable in the community.
Yeah, listen, I think when they do catch the Gilgo Beach murderer, I think I like this for a headline. A Picco-low down dirty murderer. And then like a picture of you. Hello?